Guys, help me, I'm trapped. I can't get out of here. I'm frozen.
Nope, that's where you're supposed to be for now, Ellipsity. Oh, hello everybody. I'm hoping if you have not watched Life is Full of Phantoms, that wasn't too much of a spoiler for you, but yeah, just, carry on. Okay, so if you haven't already noticed, yes, I did change my main look to this raccoon. Trust me, I love my fox. I really love my fox. He is the main character in Life is Full of Phantoms, but the thing is, he's a character. And when things happen to my character in my fictional series, people sometimes say, but wait, how are you still making videos if this happened to Ellipsity and all that stuff? And I don't know, I just really thought I wanted a character, not a character. I wanted an animal in Animal Jam to just represent myself, not tied to any fiction, because, when I was just using a character from a fictional series to represent me the whole time, people kept applying that fictional story to the reality, and it's just, I got kind of annoyed with it, so I just said, I want a look that just represents me without any fictional backstory, because in real life, I am just a guy who really loves Animal Jam Phantoms, but in Animal Jam, as Ellipsity, I'm a Tenuum Phantom. Totally did not spoil Life is Full of Phantoms there, but if you're a true fan, you already know. Now, for those of you who have been on my channel since like 2017, trust me, this is not another identity crisis. I wasn't being fake. I wasn't like becoming some other main look. I wasn't going through the lemur phase again. No, that's not what it was. Ellipsity the Fox represents a fictional version of me. Like, he's like me, but fictionalized, with powers and being a phantom, and he's fictional. Ellipsity's fictional, but the real life me, I wanted to portray through an AJ animal, like, just a chill animal that represents a chill guy in real life who loves phantoms. And I think this raccoon right here represents that. My real life nickname is Paul, if you didn't know that. I didn't have the guts or the courage to ever share even anything close to my real name in the past, but nowadays I've just kind of grown a bit of a respect for myself. I've learned to just appreciate myself for who I am, and I don't necessarily feel the need to hide behind this edgelord fox anymore, I used to have this idea that I had to be edgy and tough and look confident on the outside and all this stuff, and I wasn't really like confident with myself, so I used that fox as like a shield, because I liked how the icon for that fox was so intimidating and had this look on his face. I've learned to just appreciate myself for who I am, and as much as I love foxes both in real life and Animal Jam, I love raccoons as well. I've always loved raccoons. I mean, come on, if you go back to like my early videos, there's a raccoon on that thumbnail. I've always loved raccoons. I just never really thought of making it my main look, up until I returned to Animal Jam PC. When I returned to Animal Jam PC in December, I started just experimenting with a bunch of new looks, and I tried my main look on the raccoon, but I gave it a black beanie instead of a phantom or brown beanie, and I really liked where I was going with that. And instead of a fang necklace, which is clearly just fictional Ellipsity stuff, I chose a black long. Not because I'm a rare freak, but because I think black longs are a good fashion statement. And if I had one in real life, I'd probably wear it. No offense to those of you who collect Animal Jam rares. You're not freaks. I'm not targeting you. Don't worry. I'm clearly talking about people who think rares are their whole life, and they don't live or breathe anything else but their AJ rares. That's a rare freak. Again, I still love Ellipsity the Fox. He represents me in a fictional story. A fictional story that's ending soon. And since I just want to play Animal Jam as like a normal, chill person who doesn't have this, oh, it's Ellipsity, the Phantom King. I mean, yeah, that's my mascot, but like, I also want to be known as this chill guy who just really loves making videos for Animal Jam and loves the community. The thing is, when I was that fox, I wanted to just come off as intimidating and edgy, so to speak, because I had no confidence in myself, and I admit that now. I wasn't a very happy camper, but I've really grown to just accept myself for who I am, and that self-acceptance led to acceptance of this community as well. I used to be afraid of this community. I used to not like it, and I used to just be sheltered, but I love this community. I love the people in it. I mean, I'm a very patient, caring person, and I love this community. I'm here for it. I want to stay for a very long time. And I just want to be that chill guy that makes Animal Jam videos and is not just trying to be some fictional character to please the edgelords out there. Yes, Ellipsity is pleasing the edgelords or whatever, or the phantom lovers, but in a fictional series. I do love phantoms, yes, but I decided I wanted to drop the whole fictional theme of, I'm the Phantom King. Yeah, Ellipsity's the Phantom King, but Paul is me in real life. If I somehow got sucked into Animal Jam and became an avatar, I would be this raccoon. I love beanies in real life. I do have a purple sweater actually. I just don't have a black long, but I would totally wear it if I had one. And I just love this raccoon look. Like, come on. There's already plushie art for it. I want to just hug this plushie. It's so lovable and squeezable. I love it. I love this raccoon so much. I love the fox, but I also love this raccoon, and I want him to represent me outside of Life is Full of Phantoms. Because Life is Full of Phantoms is not going to last forever, but I plan to be in the community for a while. So I would like a look that just represents something that I like, that also isn't from a fictional story, because if you've watched Life is Full of Phantoms, you know that Ellipsity is on vacation right now. See that capsule? I'm not going to explain if you haven't watched the show, but he's on vacation right now, and he may be for a while. So I want a look that just separates the fiction from reality, and this raccoon does that just fine. Also, if you've noticed, I'm really not the same person I was in 2018. Yes, Ellipsity was me in 2018 and 2019, but is he me in 2020? Not necessarily. I will still go by the channel name Ellipsity, of course, because that's just kind of like my channel name. You know, people know me that way. But you can call me by my name, Paul. I really don't mind. I don't care anymore. I'm not that shy and sheltered anymore, you know? So, and if you also noticed, the real life me has already been shown in these recent videos. Look at this video I made about what it means to be a good Jambassador. I would not have made that type of video a year ago. I did not have the guts to be that fiery and outspoken. Because the real me loves to talk. I love to express my opinions. I love giving my feedback. I even like to criticize sometimes. But constructive criticism. I do not condone flat out just being a jerk. No, none of that. But the real me is, you know, or should I say not the real me, because I wasn't being fake, but I'm showing a side to you guys that I didn't have the guts to show before, and people seem to like it. I like it. I've learned to accept myself for who I am, and I've aged up my content a bit. And I feel like changing my look breathes fresh air into my channel, because my channel has been around since 2016, and I just don't like keeping things the same. I like to change things up, keep things exciting, and I feel like this raccoon is like a new change. Of course, I'm not gonna do another change, okay? It's basically the same look, but on my raccoon. It's the sweater, it's the beanie. The only thing that's different is the fang necklace that is strictly Ellipsity's is not on my raccoon. Because I also like the beanie and spike look. Come on, that's the height of fashion right there. A beanie and a black long spike. Best look. One of these days, I'm just gonna make that a popular look. Again, I love the fox. He's the main character of Life is Full of Phantoms. He's staying in the show. But when the show ends, I don't want to keep using that fox because it won't make sense anymore. You'll see when the show ends why it would not make sense for me to keep using that fox forever. But this raccoon, I love it so much. I really wish Animal Jam would just update my plushie and make it the raccoon. Because I admit, the reason I complained so much over the Ellipsity plushie was because I was already kind of growing detached from that look. You know, I wanted to keep Ellipsity the fox in fiction, and Paul the raccoon to be me. I mean, be real here. What do you prefer? This squeezable fluff ball, or this edgelord with very, very, beady eyes? Essentially, what I'm doing is just updating myself, you know? I'm not who I was 3 years ago. or 2 years ago. I've changed a lot. Like, I'm still Ellipsity. I still am the same passionate, outspoken, stubborn Aries you all know, but just a little more confident than I used to be, because back then, I did not have any confidence. I'm pretty sure those of you who were my earliest fans are well aware I was just a crybaby in my videos, like, good lord. I also want to update my intro to I can't speak again. Seriously, why do I do that? I gotta stop chewing gum when I speak, because that screws me up. Anyways, I want to include this raccoon in my new intro, and just get rid of that Play Wild Fox intro, because if you didn't know already, I quit Play Wild. I'm sorry, I got bored of Play Wild. I know those of you who liked Pause and Flaws were all like, but what about the Kahoot game in the Pause and Flaws episode? I put that show on indefinite hiatus. I don't want to work on it right now. If I ever decide to finish it, that'll be the only reason I even touch Play Wild. I'm not calling it Animal Jam. It's not that I'm really salty, it's more so that I outgrew Play Wild, and I don't want to sit there and call a game that I've outgrown Animal Jam, when Animal Jam Classic is where I've been longer and have more familiarity. You know, my friends are there. It's just I'm more comfortable on Classic Animal Jam. So I'm not going to go and replace it with Play Wild. I'm just going to stay where I am. I'm just going to stay on Classic and make feral content. Besides, I realized it would be really hard to try and balance 3 games. What I was going to do was I was going to make content for Animal Jam Classic, Animal Jam Play Wild, and Feral. 3 games worth of content, and that just sounds stressful to me. So I cut it down to 2 because I can't leave Classic, but I also love Feral, so we're going to see how that works. I'm going to try and make both Feral and the rest of Life is Full of Phantoms, you know, some AJPC content. The raccoon will still be my channel's mascot because you don't have beanies in Feral, they just have this stuff. I love my Feral look, trust me though, but he doesn't have my trademark beanie, so the raccoon, that's my trademark, and I'm sticking with that for now. Probably forever, because, like I said, Ellipsity represents me, but fictionalized. This raccoon, there's no fiction attached, it's just me without the fiction. Also, before this video ends, I highly recommend subscribing to Miku Rocks 21AJ and following their Instagram page. They make the best Animal Jam edits. I kid you not. These are so adorable. Look at this Winnie the Pooh edit. You have to go follow their page and subscribe to their channel. They're probably coming back to make videos soon, and I want to make sure they get all the support they deserve. So follow Miku Rocks, okay? Just do it. Well, I suppose that wraps it up there. Life is Full of Phantoms episodes are coming back very soon. I know I canceled Pause and Flaws, but I'm going to make up with it with Life is Full of Phantoms. And just to make up for the fact that we didn't have a Kahoot game or a Pause and Flaws release, I'm just going to go ahead and do plushie giveaways in Life is Full of Phantoms now. Who cares? It's just, we're just going to have to go with that for now. If you're too young to watch the show, I'll come up with another way to earn plushies. It won't just be Life is Full of Phantoms, so don't worry about it, but I will reward those who do watch Life is Full of Phantoms now, because now this plushie is Ellipsity merch. Basically, it's merch in-game of Life is Full of Phantoms. It's Ellipsity, the Phantom King, the action figure from the show. Just think of it like that. It's no longer a representative of me, it's a representative of me in fiction. I hope I'm not speaking Chinese here. Just to sum it up quickly, Raccoon is me if I got sucked into the game literally and became an avatar for the game. But Ellipsity is me, but with fictional elements attached. Like, let's say, think of yourself in real life. Think of you, but enhanced with fiction. Like, let's say there's this girl named Mary, and in real life, she's just a chill girl who loves to draw. But she envisions this fictional version of herself that's still her, but she's a fairy. And she renames herself Marianne. So Marianne is her, but as a fairy, you know? Essentially, that's what Ellipsity was. He was me, but phantomized. And this raccoon is just me, if I were sucked into the game, literally. So yeah, I hope I didn't speak Chinese. Have a great day.